Hey there, you wonderful YouTubers. Thanks for stopping by today. Getting ready to record a Spiritual Almanac for Saturday, January 16th. Today's National Religious Freedom Day. It's an important day, I think, but it tends to be one of those days that gets overlooked. It's really a day that we celebrate this really constitutional right to freedom of religion here in the United States. It's a big part of all of our lives, whether we know it or not. And it's really a big part of this podcast, right? And the reason why, we do what we do here. We also are focusing on a reading for today that's a prayer. And it's a prayer from Pope Francis's environmental encyclical, Laudato Si. It's really a great unifying prayer, right? It speaks about all of us coming together as humankind, right, regardless of where we're coming from. So I thought that would be an appropriate thing for us to get inspired by on this National Religious Freedom Day. All right, that's it. I'm done talking for now. Let me get set up and we'll start the podcast. Welcome to a Spiritual Almanac for Saturday, January 16th, 2021. Today is National Religious Freedom Day. It's a day that remembers the Virginia General Assembly's adoption of Thomas Jefferson's Statute of Religious Freedom in 1786. That statute became the foundation for the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment, establishing freedom of religion for all Americans. In authoring the statute, Jefferson wrote, "All men shall be free to profess, and by argument to maintain, their opinions in matters of religion." Well, in celebration of National Religious Freedom Day, we're finding inspiration in a unifying prayer from the Pope's environmental encyclical, Laudato Si. It's titled, "A Prayer for Our Earth." All-powerful God, you are present in the whole universe and in the smallest of your creatures. You embrace with your tenderness all that exists. Pour out upon us the power of your love that we may protect life and beauty. Fill us with peace, that we may live as brothers and sisters, harming no one. God of the poor, help us rescue the abandoned and forgotten of this earth, so precious in your eyes. Bring healing to our lives, that we may protect the world and not prey on it, that we may sow beauty, not pollution and destruction. Touch the hearts of those who look only for gain at the expense of the poor and the earth. Teach us to discover the worth of each thing, to be filled with awe and contemplation, to recognize that we are profoundly united with every creature as we journey towards your infinite light. We thank you for being with us each day. Encourage us, we pray, in our struggle for justice, love, and peace. Some more spiritual nuggets for you today. Today marks the beginning of the Persian Gulf War in 1991. It started with a bombing campaign by a U.S.-led coalition, but it was triggered by Iraq's occupation of Kuwait in August the year before. Over a period of 42 days, the coalition flew 100,000 sorties, dropping more than 88,000 tons of munition on military and civilian targets. The entire conflict carried religious overtones, with Iraq's Saddam Hussein casting it as a religious war, and U.S. President the elder George Bush casting it as a battle between good and evil. The conflict ended in a ceasefire on February 28th and resulted in Iraq's withdrawal from Kuwait, but both Hussein and the religious sentiments it ignited remained intact. Today is the birthday of the American actor, singer, and playwright Lin-Manuel Miranda. Born in 1980, Miranda is best known for the musical Hamilton. He came up with the idea on vacation while he was reading a biography of Alexander Hamilton, and 7 years later, the show premiered off-Broadway at New York's The Public Theater. It sold out. Although Miranda was raised Catholic, he doesn't consider himself particularly religious. even though his work frequently touches on religious themes. In an interview in 2016, Miranda said, "I don't go to church, but at the same time, religion keeps popping up in my work, you know? I'm not religious, but Hamilton really leaned on religion during some of the trauma of his later years. So that's my answer. I don't consider myself religious, but at the same time, it keeps popping up on me." Well, you're in good company, Lin. It keeps popping up on all of us. And that's today's Spiritual Almanac. For additional reading, check out the rest of Francis's encyclical Laudato Si. There's a link in the description. A Spiritual Almanac is a production of Granola Soul. You can find a text version of today's episode, Francis's A Prayer for Our Earth, and other resources at our website, granolasoul.com. Thanks for listening. Be kind, take good care, and we'll see you soon.